की अंतर प्रेरणा। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क, धूप छांव में फर्क, बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Over the last 27 years, Franchise India has helped thousands of investors in selecting the right franchise business for them. If you're watching us right now, you're just a few steps behind to take a decision to come into franchising and your entrepreneurship. In today's webinar, we are happy to introduce you an electric vehicle manufacturing brand called ARD Group and Rap Eco Motors. So the Rap Eco Motors is a Hyderabad-based professionally managed company with over 20 years of experience in the automobile industry. It initially specialized in the Borewell spares, gensets, Yamaha motorcycles, and agri machinery before expanding into petrol and diesel three-wheeler manufacturing for international market. In recent years, the group has strategically diversified into the electric vehicle manufacturing battery-operated three-wheelers that aligned with India's green mobility goal. To talk more about this, I'm joined with Mr. Pramod Chabria. He is the COO with 40 plus years of experience, led diversification into EV industry, EV and international market. And we also have Mr. R. Balakrishnan, who's the former naval officer and electronics gold medalist, drives EV product development and green initiative. Apart from that, I'm joined with my colleagues. Faiz is the key account manager. He's responsible for North India business expansion for this brand. We have Sarath, he's the business head from of Bangalore. Then we have Bimal. Bimal is the business head from East. So that's our team is, and during this webinar, in case if you will have any questions related to the brand or the business, my request is to please keep on posting it into the Q&A box. If you have joined through the mobile, you will get two options. One is the chat and the other one is the Q&A. I mean, it is absolutely fantastic to put all your queries into the Q&A, and we will come back with the answers once the presentation is over. Right, so let's get started. Now I would welcome and request Pramod sir to take the lead. Let's get started, talk about the brands and the business opportunities that you're offering to the investors. Yeah, over to you, sir.
Good morning and good afternoon, everybody. My name is Pramod Chabria. I'm the co-founder of Rap Motors. We have been in automobile line for a long time. Earlier, we were into retail, having showrooms of Yamaha, Atul Auto, Escorts, Class Harvesters, Gensets, so on and so forth. About 20 years back, we got into the manufacturing of three-wheelers. So we have been manufacturing now three-wheelers for the last 20 years. Can you put up my company profile, Pranav? Or somebody can put that up?
Sure, sir.
Here. We have been manufacturing for the last 20 years. And what the company that we were running was 100% EOU. No domestic sales. Like I jokingly say, we did what I call a China in India. We copied Bajaj machine totally. Go to the photographs. This is all data. There's one more company profile. with PPT, which is in PPT. I prefer if that is shown. So we got into three-wheel manufacturing of three-wheelers, and we started exporting. So far, I can do one thing. I can send the PPT on WhatsApp right now, so you can put that up.
Okay, sir.
Sure, we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just sending you the PPT right now, so you can put that up.
Okay. Okay.
This is called Murphy's Law. What you want at that time doesn't come, and it is available when you're not bothered about it. Anyway, we can. I'll just put up one PPT, which is not what I wanted to show to you, but something is better than nothing. You can just put that. I will send you by WhatsApp just now. So we started manufacturing three-wheelers and we started exporting them. So far we have exported to about 20 countries across the world, and it speaks volume that we have been competing against Bajaj, Piaggio, Mahindra all over, TVS all over. Our biggest advantage of our product was visual acceptance, as I say, because it's a known fact that all over the world, the best designed three-wheeler is Bajaj. Best designed three-wheeler is Bajaj. So what we did was copied. So if you have to copy, try copy the best one. So we copied Bajaj, and as you can see, it is looking just like Bajaj, but for the headlights slightly different, so that there is no copyright problem with anybody. The copyright problem does not happen at all. This is how it happened. Since we were already manufacturing three-wheelers, a lot of people approached us all over. And when electrical EV market started in India, some people approached us and wanted us to make an EV. At that time, we were very happy making petrol and exporting. And when we decided, okay, we will do EV for you, we realized there are in EVs also there are certain categories like L3 and L5. L3 is a rickshaw model that you see all over in North, where it is more like a rickshaw than an auto. Whereas ours was an auto. So what we did was we designed a specific L3. If you go up a little, you will find the pictures also. You can see in the second slide, which looks like a Bajaj, old model Bajaj. This we made as an L3 model, which was, something for a customer or for anybody. The most important thing in life is promotion. Nobody wants a demotion. Everybody wants a promotion. So all the pedal rickshaw people all over North happily went on to e-rickshaws. But in South, where pedal rickshaws were not existing, people did not want to buy an e-rickshaw because auto driver doesn't want to drive a rickshaw. He wants to drive an auto. So we designed this L3 model, which looks like an auto, but it passes the e-rickshaw category. What we say L3, I'll tell you people, the difference between L3 and L5 is not very big. In L3, the machine width cannot be more than 1 meter. L5 is the normal auto that you see on roads. At that point of time, the L5 specifications were not available with ARAI and ICAT for approvals. So we have designed this picture. What you are seeing is an L3 model, which comes under the e-rickshaw category, where the width is less is 1 meter and the speed is not more than 25-30 kilometers. So this we have been selling in the South, not acceptance even for the rickshaw fellow. As I said, promotion is the root cause for everything. A rickshaw fellow will happily buy an L3 auto, which brand is Rani. We call it Rani, and he will not feel demoted. So this caught up everywhere. But the market now is shifting towards L5. If you go to the next slide, you can see the L5 machine. What you have seen in the first slide also. This is the L5 machine, which looks like an absolute Bajaj auto other than the small lights. We have exported to all the countries that you are seeing in that slide: UK, Japan, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Egypt, Belize, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Tanzania, Kenya, Ghana, Peru, Belize. So these are the countries we have already exported all these places were exporting our petrol models when we were running an EOU. We have sent EVs to Liberia, Tanzania, Haiti, and the good amount of inquiries are there. But in the exports, where three-wheelers, as I said, is the cheapest mode of commercial transport, the most acceptable machine as a commercial machine for people's earnings, but which is very popular in Africa. But the problem in Africa is there is not enough power, 24 hours to charge the batteries. So now I come to my product L3. I've already told you it is very popular all over North because it looks like an auto. It looks like auto, doesn't look like hold this slide there, my dear friend. We have got cargo models, we have got delivery vans, and we have drive-away chassis. This is all L3. What your pictures you are seeing is L3, and same can be got in L5 also. Here, what happens? People, like you see, a lot of foot carts. So drive-away chassis, anything can be built. All e-commerce companies wanted delivery vans, and e-loader is a standard machine everybody uses. So L3 is very popular. But the future, because of the slow speed, government is not allowing them on the main roads in big cities. Big cities and on the main road also, they are all proposing L5. The machines that you see of Bajaj, Mahindra, Piaggio, TVS are all L5 models. And they are our competition because all reputed companies are manufacturing products on 48 volts, and so is our machine on 48 volts. And we are giving an option of various for sale as a sales tool. We are giving a lot of options where the customer can. Before I go there, let me make a few things. Our biggest advantage for our L5 product, I will speak about the advantage of L5 product before I go into sales tools and all. The biggest advantage of our L5 product is all the spare parts are interchangeable with Bajaj Autos. So every nook and corner, India or for that matter world, there are spare parts available. There are mechanics available because for an auto, there should be zero downtime. The driver is a poor fellow. If he stops the machine, he loses money. So we have made sure that all components are same as Bajaj. So there is no problem with the spare parts or service. And most important, our machine is 100% Indian. We have got nothing Chinese. All other companies, some companies, I'm talking about the smaller companies. Major companies are anyway doing Indian. So we are on par with them in quality. And for quality, I can tell you that since we have been competing against these major brands all over the world, I mean, that itself speaks volumes because we could compete with them because we were giving quality. If we are not better than them, we are on par with them. Because end of the day, we have a policy, copy better. Our reaction time is much faster for the product. We make the changes faster. And L5 is the new product that we are coming into the market with. And this statement should have come on the first. As you all understand, EV is the future. EV is the future. I have given you all the specifications. Apart from passenger, there is a lot of variants are available. Can we go to the next slide? These are the specifications of our L5 machine, which are literally same as any reputed company. Here, the major thing being we are running on 48 volts balance. All people from north who are manufacturing rickshaws and all, they're running on 760 volts and 72 volts. The disadvantage is India is a very warm country. The higher the power, the higher the heat. That is why you keep hearing a lot of cases where two-wheelers and three-wheelers batteries catching fire because temperature 50 and end of the day power is heat drawing from the machine, drawing from the battery, heat is generated, power, the temperature as it is high, and when you want to charge it immediately, even that charging is heat. So it bursts and catches fire. Where it is on 72 volts, 60 volts and 72 volts and more. That is why all the reputed companies have curtailed themselves to 48 volts, which is a very stable voltage. And if you compare the specifications, we are literally on par with all the reputed brands. Our machine is built on Bajaj platform, and as you have seen the pictures, it's available in various colors of customer's choice. We have got 4 or 5 standard colors. One color that we are introducing now, which is catching on very highly, is pink color, which is especially for the ladies, and we have made schemes. Now the question is, after all this so far I have spoken about the product. Now end of the dealer has to invest money and make money, right? So we have a, can you put on the ROI chart that have been sent to you?
Sure, sir.
If you have the ROI chart that I have sent to you.
Just a minute, sir. I'll check.
Yeah. I can speak out the figures, but showing would have been better. I will see that the copy is sent to all of you. If I have this, send me the phone number, I'll see that everything is, the whole set is WhatsApp to all of them. The ROI is very good. I mean, we are giving a margin of 31,500 per auto, which is 3 times, 4 times the money that Bajaj gives or any other reputed company gives. Yes. 27,000 rupees is the margin, the difference between dealer price and MRP. If dealer is able to sell it at a higher price, because our one more advantage that we have, that we are more economically priced by 50,000 to 1 lakh than any reputed model. I mean, I'm not saying you're not reputed, but known brands, we are at least lesser. Like Piaggio sells at 4,10,000 rupees, whereas we declare a MRP of 3,15,000 rupees only, which is about 95,000 rupees. And for an auto driver who is a poor man, that sort of money makes a lot of difference. 95,000 is huge money. The minimum difference is 60,000 rupees. The margins we are giving is 31,500 per auto. Expenses for the showroom with rent, one manager, one technician, one salesman, one helper, one clerk is approximately about 1,05,000 rupees. If he sells 15 machines per month in 8 towns, can comfortably sell 15 machines, because the market today, all India, is close to about 45 to 60,000 machines per month. All India I'm talking about. So one dealer selling 15 machines in major towns, 8 towns, shouldn't be difficult at all. In that case, on an investment of, can you go to the investment page, my dear friend? There's one more slide of investment. What is the requirement for the dealership? Yes. I mean, for 8 town, we expect his investment to be about 42 lakhs, where 4 lakhs goes into the showroom interiors and everything. Dealer deposit is 3 lakhs. Signage and all, because signage, visibility is the biggest thing. So we are talking about 1 lakh for the signages and 2 lakhs for the workshop equipment, because this business is a proper automobile business where you need to have a showroom and workshop where you get a proper trade certificate from the RTO and you issue the temporary registration number to the customer. This is the proper automobile business. The showroom should be about 1,000 to 1,500 square feet, whereas we have put the rent as 40,000-50,000 rupees, and you need a workshop of 500 SFT. So important one is here is that it should be at least two shutters of about 25 to 30 feet signage. One shutter becomes too small and is not properly visible, and stockyard. Now, on an investment of 10 lakhs, because I'm not talking, and 30 lakhs is for the investment for the stock. We are not calling stocks as investment. It is investment, yes, but that is your instantly catchable material. If you are unable to sell, we can ensure that the material is diverted to some other dealer. That's not a problem at all. So for a 10 lakhs investment, if you look at the ROI at a profit of 3 lakhs, you get your money back in 3 or 4 months max. That's for A towns. B towns, we are talking investment about 35 lakhs, where deposit remains same, but showroom interiors all comes down by about 1 lakh. Signage remains same. Workshop equipment comes down, which is 8.5 lakhs. Now you have to understand, out of these 8.5 lakhs, 8.5 lakhs, 3 lakhs is refundable deposit. Dealer deposit of 3 lakhs is refundable. So you are literally, the person who is investing money is getting his investment back in 3 months. It cannot get any better than that. And as I say, EV is the future, and three-wheelers is the cheapest mode of commercial transport available all over the world and in India. And there are so many three-wheelers being sold that government is capping in major cities that for the number of three-wheelers that run on road with permits. Fortunately for us, this permit culture is not there. Permit is there only for petrol, diesel, LPG, and CNG. For EVs, there is no permit. So you need not invest in permit also. The customer need not invest in permit also. So, and I mean, this is for A towns, and B towns also we have 35 lakh and 42 lakhs. If you go back to the ROI page, Bharat. To the earlier slide. Yeah, this one. If you can see, what you're talking about, bare minimum 15 machines, the profit is 3,27,500 per month. If he sells more, if he sells 25 machines, it goes to 5,87,000. That means literally 2 months is recovering his capital which he has invested, because stocks are anyway cashable anytime. Any month he can cash it. So when we are calculating on ROI, we are calculating only on the fixed expenses, which anyway belong to him only, and 3 lakhs is refundable deposit. Variants, we are giving a drive-away chassis where foot carts or anything can be made. As you see everywhere, it is a very hot case item. E-commerce companies are taking this delivery vans in big numbers, because government pressure is on all e-commerce companies to run their delivery vans on EVs. End of the day, we have a good product and ROI is excellent. If you have any questions, it will be easy for me to explain more, because how much has been understood, I'm not really aware. So if you have any questions, please ask me.
Right, thank you so much, sir, for the detailed, the presentation. And also, I mean, in case if so, before we talk more about it, I think I would like to request all the viewers, in case if you have any questions related to this brand and the business, you please start putting it into the Q&A box. Because if you look into this opportunity, by the way, I think the electric three-wheeler market in India is booming right now. In fact, India has been already, the world's largest market for electric three-vehicle, even ahead of China, by the way. So this sector is expected to cross multi-billion dollars by 2030, and the growth is being driven by a few strong factors like rising population levels, strict emission norms are pushing cities to shift to cleaner transport. At the same point of time, the government is also actively supporting the EV sector through FAME 2 subsidies, tax benefits, and easier approvals. Apart from that, many states are also banning or restricting the new petrol and the diesel autos, which is creating huge demand for e-rickshaw and the e-autos. On top of that, the running cost of EV is far cheaper than the petrol or the diesel, which makes it very attractive for daily commercial use, by the way. For the investor purpose, and I mean for the investors and the business partners, this opens up a massive opportunity. There is a strong demand for passenger e-rickshaw and this kind of autos for the last mile connectivity in both urban and the rural areas. Um, I mean, Maybe it's like tier one cities or tier two or three cities are still under penetrated. I mean, we still have a lots of opportunities in tier two, three, four cities, right? And giving early partnership, it will be a clear and the first mover advantage which you can claim. With government's push for EV infrastructure, the ecosystem is already expanding rapidly. Charging stations, battery swapping, and service networks are also improving year by year. So, in short, in case if you look into this opportunity, the electric three vehicle segment offers a huge growing market with strong policy support, low operating cost, and excellent business potential. I mean, whether you are looking for a dealership, distribution, franchise model, everywhere you will have the opportunity to grow, along with the success of this particular brand. So, in case if you would like to go with this, I think it is indeed going to be a first mover advantage for you, right? Because I know that this particular thing is not available all across India. And in case if you go for this, you will definitely going to have the first mover advantage. So yes, in case if you have any question, you can please start putting it into the Q&A box. Before I take question from the audience, I would also like to ask a few questions. Like, sir, what is your expansion so far, and what all cities you are aiming first to go with the franchise expansion?
I will just make one statement before I say further.
Mhm.
We have, one second, we have 22 state approvals with us,
Okay.
which is covering nearly complete India. So there is no problem. Now, basically, the major town, A towns, where the government is insisting that only L5 machines should run on road,
Mhm.
that is where we are concentrating on. The biggest market on today's day is Jammu and Kashmir, UP, Bihar, Maharashtra, Orissa, Bengal. South, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka. I mean, the market is opening up everywhere in a very big way. The market is opening up in a very big way everywhere.
Yeah.
So there is no
Agree.
limitation. And we have we have done all the homework and taken the state approval for nearly all the states.
Sir, also, we have seen, I think Mahindra is also into the similar kind of segment, right? If I'm not
Correct.
wrong. So, I mean, obviously, the first question is going to be like, how do you plan to differentiate your EV three-wheelers from the competition already in the market?
Excellent. I appreciate that question. First and foremost, as I said, all these companies have a huge issue of spare part supply, mechanics and technicians, whereas we don't have that problem. If I compare my machine with Mahindra, if I take example of Mahindra, which is doing pretty well these days, you will realize that Mahindra machine is on a fixed differential. If I'm talking technical, you understand, is on a fixed differential, like we used to have for Matador machine. Matador auto, 15-seater or Matador used to be there. You could see the differential from the back, which is there in Mahindra. I'm surprised such a big company using that absolute technology, whereas we are on trailing arms, where the comfort level for the customer is too huge. If I compare Mahindra and our auto, I will say the difference is like sitting in a front engine auto and a rear engine auto. You all our people are very young. I don't know whether you have experience riding any front engine auto. It is horrible with lot of bumps. But ours is individual suspension, very comfortable for the passenger, and as I pointed out, we are highly economically priced, maybe about 75,000 rupees lesser than Mahindra. And spare parts, our availability of spare parts is 20 times than of Mahindra. For any customer, the most important time is no downtime. And we are giving the same warranty they are giving of 3 years unlimited warranty. In fact, for an extra cost, we are giving 3 years plus 3 years warranty also. And we are supporting all. We will be supporting all our dealers in whatever promotional schemes they want to promote. We will share expenses with them. We will give them digital marketing support. We will give them hoardings in their towns. We also have what we call a demo policy, where we give on certain terms conditions and auto at half the cost to the dealer to hold the demos. There are few terms conditions to that. So because end of the day, proof of pudding lies in eating. So unless until the driver drives the machine, he cannot feel the difference. So we have a demo policy also.
So in demo policy, like what? I mean, you provide as a subsidized rate,
Half the
just to
price.
showcase.
Half the price. At 50% cost.
Okay, great. By the way, sir, may I ask you, like, what is your current manufacturing capacity?
Our current, yeah, please complete your question.
And how much it is utilized so far?
Earlier, we were totally concentrated on exports, where we were happy. We are coming to electric now. We have got these licenses recently, L3 and L5. Getting approval for a machine on the road is not an easy job. Our production capacity on today's date is 600 pieces per month in single shift. On double shift, and for us, since we have been manufacturing for the last 20 years, our supply chain is in place. We can double our production on 45 days notice, because our suppliers can give us as much quantity as we want, because they are all vendors to Bajaj. They make in lakhs. So any component we want, increasing our production is no problem at all. We have a proper hierarchy in place, the family tree in place to take over things forward, and we have got big dreams to grow big.
Okay, Bimal, or Sharath, in case if you have any question, you can also put it there. Meanwhile, I just wanted to understand how you are managing your production cost while maintaining the product quality and the competitive pricings.
I will tell you something. Our biggest advantage is our 20 years history. We have got our supply chain in place, our dies in place, where the cost is zero now. A new company calculates the die cost and everything, their cost goes up. Right. And if you see all the other machines that are on the road, they are all on Piaggio platform. When I say Piaggio platform, that is a Piaggio machine that has been built for diesel engines, which is very, very heavy. And basic physics, distance into amount of work done, and weight into distance moved is amount of work done. Our machine is on Bajaj platform. Balance, all machines are heavier than ours. Ours is, I should say, specifically designed for electric. So our dead weight is less, hence the cost comes down. We are very slim and lean and trim company, keeping our margins very, very low because we understand unless until we have a headcount in the market, people will not listen to us. So we have kept our margins wafer thin to have faster penetration in the market.
Right. And also, how you as a company adapting the to the upcoming EV technology trends like battery swapping, telematics, and connected mobility. Are you also working on that?
Yes, we have telematics in place. We have got IoT in place. We have tied up with the battery swapping companies. We have tied up with batteries on franchisee, subscription model, where the customers, if you have my schemes, if by with you by any chance you can put them up, you can see how economically our machine is running. Where normal auto driver, if he takes a machine on petrol, diesel, or LPG, CNG machine, he pays 500 rupees per day higher charges and about 300 rupees per day for the fuel. Whereas we can give him a battery subscription model and on a 75,000 rupees initial upfront payment, if we plan the whole thing, his profit from 800 to 1,000 rupees goes to 1,300 rupees per day, 1,400 rupees per day. We have that paper. I'm sorry, I'm unable to share that because of my limitations. If you have that by any chance, you can put it up so you can understand better.
Which one?
We have tied up with all that. Now, basically, what is happening, the technology change is majorly happening on the battery front. We have tied up with Eastman, we have tied up with Neuron, we have tied up with Bird, the 3, 4, 5 companies who are giving latest technology on batteries. Have a tie-up with there's a company in Bangalore which charges a battery in 15 minutes.
Wow.
We have a tie-up with Indofast for battery swapping. And Indofast is basically a joint venture with Indian Oil and Sun Mobility. For battery swapping, we have a tie-up with them. So we are making it, we are ensuring that the life for the dealer can be as easy as possible. We have tied up with half a dozen finance companies to finance those products also.
Right. Vimal, Sarath, or maybe, in case if you can share your views on particularly because in the East, I'm not sure what is the density of the e-vehicle, right? As we see here in huge in terms of quantity in Delhi, by the way, right? I'm not
East
sure.
Calcutta is flooded. Seven
Yes.
sisters are flooded.
Really? Okay. What about in Bangalore, Sarath?
Bangalore, it is just starting off. South is slightly slow
Okay.
compared to north because e-rickshaws are already present in.
Yeah, e-rickshaws are very, compared to north, south is little bit back.
Yeah.
So, I mean, particularly we find a lots of opportunities, particularly in Bihar, UP.
Yes.
I'm not sure how much still space we have in East, but I think Bihar, UP, or
Even in Delhi, Haryana and all, the e-rickshaws are
Punjab or
moving.
Haryana. I mean, all these areas, can have a good opportunity, right?
I'm sorry, I missed that.
No, I'm saying
Okay.
UP, Bihar, Haryana. I mean, all these. I mean, the flat areas.
UP has a sale of 18,000 pieces per month.
Wow. Okay.
Bihar has a sale of 12 to 15,000 per month. Calcutta is close to 10,000. Seven sisters put together close to 15, 20,000. So
Alright.
East is a huge market. So is UP, BR are the biggest markets.
Bimal, would you please help me, with the questions that we have in the chat box or the Q&A?
Yeah, sure. So basically, there are some queries regarding to gross margin and net margins. Basically, I believe these are totally dependent on the number of vehicles that they are selling every month.
Correct.
But averagely in tier 1, tier 2 cities, I think 10 to 25 vehicles could be sold every month averagely.
Correct.
What do you say?
That's what.
Easily. We are
Yeah.
putting figures pessimistically.
No, if the dealer concentrate on if he's ready to expand his network and all, definitely in a month he can do at least 20 autos.
Maybe more.
Yeah. No,
Because
initial time, initial for
talking,
3
I'm
months.
sitting in Telangana. From 2 months later, inside the ring road, they are not going to allow diesel machines at all. So everybody has to shift to EV. This is the same status everywhere. The government is enforcing that you run EVs.
Now nowadays, even in Bangalore also, this e-autos are growing like because most of this what you call Ola, Uber, Rapido and all, lots of people are onboarding these people's drivers and all who used to do
We
only
have
the
spoken to Rapido. They are willing to give to our EVs a limited range of 10 kilometers where he runs more and makes more money and does not have the problem of range anxiety.
that's what where you can do tie-ups with this Rapido or
Rapido, we
Ola
already
like
have a
that.
tie-up. Rapido, we have
Exclusive
already
tie-ups you
have a
can do
tie-up.
that one. Yeah.
Yes.
So someone can also buy these autos and can put it with the Rapido or something, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Like how the Citroen has done EV cars with
Yes.
Ola, Uber, and all. The same way, even
Correct.
you can try out this.
And so
In
there's
fact,
also
this e-commerce companies, they are taking these machines on as big way, cargo machines on big way, on leasing. I mean, somebody will buy them and leases it to them on a monthly basis.
Yes.
right. Do you also have any plan to set up a new network for the charging EV autos? Because that is going to be a problem also, even if we go into, let's say, in Bihar or UP, right? So charging station is definitely going to be a problem. So isn't it a good idea to go with a parallel network of charging station?
Now, we cannot get into everything. So what we have done for UP, Bihar, charging stations, we have tie-up with Battery Smart for battery swapping.
Okay.
So any place we are going to, we are ensuring that the life is easy for the dealer and the customer. Like Indo-Fast, we have a tie-up that's a pan-India. Like in Hyderabad alone, they have got about 130 swapping stations.
Okay.
And all major cities, they are coming in a very big way. Literally every Indian oil pump will have a swapping station.
Mr. Pramod, what is the average duration required for charging a vehicle in this case?
And also how many kilometers it travels once it is charged?
Yeah, the EV range.
Yeah, we have got two models. It takes about 3 to 4 hours to charge the battery, and it's standard at 4 models. Like if you're talking about Bangalore Exponent Energy, if you buy their battery, the machine charges within 15 minutes. But the battery cost goes up. Now we are offering two models. One which is giving 120 kilometer range in one charge. The other model gives about 160 to 175 kilometers range in one charge. But normally our experience is no driver drives more than 100 125 kilometers a day.
Okay.
And with battery swapping, range extenders, it's very easy.
Right. So, I mean, all the viewers, in case if you still have any question, you can start putting it into the Q&A box. If not, I think we probably have covered almost everything. We tried giving all the answers, but at the same point of time, I know that, I mean, just having 50 minutes of discussion does not give you all the clarity. I mean, for that, you can have a separate discussion. I mean, in case if you are from the eastern part of India, including Bihar, Jharkhand, or maybe you can connect with Bimal. Bimal, if you could just share your number, name, number, and the
Yes.
location that you cater. Same goes with, Sarath. Also, you please put it your details in the chat box. So in case if anyone is from, the southern part of India, you can connect with Sarath. Sarath is the head in this business. He can help you aligning a meeting with the RAP Ecomotors team, where you can have the information, right? You can get all your queries solved, and then you can decide to go further. And in case if you're from north, then Faz, I would also request you to please put your number in the chat box, so that anyone who would like to get in touch from the northern part of India, including the UP, can connect with us. Right. So that is how you can get in touch with us, and we of course can have a great discussion. In case if you look into this overall franchise business opportunity, I'm telling you, this is just it is like flowing with the flow. So right now, EV vehicles are huge in demand. We have not been able to cater the entire pan India. We still have a lots of opportunities, as I discussed that not only company but government is also supporting all these brands, all these initiatives, right? It is also helping somewhere, reducing the pollution, restricting the emission, which is harmful for any sort of people, any city or a village or whatever. So I mean, lots of demand is rising for the passenger e-rickshaw. I mean, if you look into the tier one, it is already a huge number of motor vehicles. I mean, e-rickshaw vehicles are there, but still same goes also with the tier two, three, four cities, where we really still find a good opportunity, because it is gonna give you very what do you call it, a cheaper transportation, right? And also very easy to maintain. As Pramod sir already told that it is just the name, infrastructure or the structure of the vehicle is of Bajaj, right? So you will definitely not going to have any problem. Uh, you will be able to use those things. Uh,
I have, I
yeah,
just
please.
want to speak for one minute. Lot of data, information, pictures are available on our Facebook, Lamp Auto Electric. The way we pack is super. In three wheelers, the biggest challenge is logistics. Whereas normally people can load four machines or six machines in a ISHA truck, we load 10 and 12 machines. All the data is available in RAP Auto Electric. Our Facebook page and our website is rapmotors.in.
Right.
So a lot of pictures. I'm sorry, I'm because of my limitations of not being very familiar with this, I couldn't upload. I mean, couldn't show the presentation that I have made, which would have been very nice to make you understand the product. And in fact, we had made slides to show the difference between us and our competition. And because of my limitations of, we lost about 5-10 minutes in that because I couldn't really show that. I'm unable to show that. But Pranav and Bharat have been very kind to put some slides for everybody, for all of you to understand. I will send lot of data to Bharat. He will share with all of you to understand better.
Yeah, also, yes, of course. I mean, you can share it, and also in case you would like to get know more about the opportunity, I think better you connect with us, and we will align the meeting with Pramod sir and team, right? So that is how you can get to know more
Yes.
about the business opportunity. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us this webinar, spending almost 50 minutes, more than 15 minutes time with us, understanding the opportunity size that we have in EV vehicle sector segment. If this is indeed a great opportunity, in case if you would like to get in touch with us, you can connect any of these. My colleague from East, North, and South, you can connect with these people, and these leaders are going to help you buying the best business. So that's it for the day, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. See you on Monday once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity. Uh, till then, take care. Have a nice day. Thanks so much, sir, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you,
Namaskar.
sir.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you, everyone.